Conversely, when you have your quarterback under constant pressure, it causes him to make some uncharacteristic throws and do some uncharacteristic things. Because you saw it during the Chargers game. What did Jared Goff say after the game? I don't even remember getting touched that game. I think that's what he said to the post game.
He did say that. And technically, there were two
touches.
Yes.
He got touched twice. But he played his ass off that game because he had time. The last 2 games, he doesn't get that time, and now all of a sudden, everybody's throwing Jared Goff out like he can't do it. Even though, still, if you want to throw out the Stafford stats from yesterday, it's still 320 and 2 touchdowns.
All right, but brother, if you turn the ball over 5 or 6 times,
you deserve to lose.
In 2 games, you deserve to be criticized.
I understand that.
So
you could be criticized,
you don't give him a pass.
But you can't also ignore what's causing that to happen, right? You can't just sit there and be like, well, it's a Jared Goff problem and not look at anything else on the team. Like the interceptions last game, Laporta got knocked off his route. The interception last game was a tip ball. Those are things that do happen in the NFL, which are fine. Jared Goff admitted to that, saying it's the cost of doing business. But you can't just isolate one thing and say that's the reason when it's clear it's a little bit bigger than that right now.
It is, and there's other thing, and I'm going to quote the great philosopher Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley says there's no such thing as a sophomore slump. Teams have film on you. Teams are taking you more seriously. And for many years, teams did not take the Lions seriously. And I think this year we're seeing that they are the hunted, that teams do, when they go into the game, they know they got to play their best game. Chicago and Green Bay didn't want to come to Ford Field and be embarrassed, because they come in with a half-assed performance, the Lions wouldn't embarrass them. So I thought the Bears, even more than Green Bay, played their asses off. I saw them do things they've never done before. I saw effort I'd never seen before. So the Lions now have to readjust. They have to say, okay, we can't just have this half-assed pass rush. Aaron Glenn has got to dial up some blitzes. They have to be creative in the way that they attack opposing quarterbacks. Jared Goff is like, I haven't been touched, so I can be lily-milly or whatever. No, he's got to hang on to that ball. He's got to concentrate a little bit more, because there's going to be somebody in his face.